1970s were a time of tremendous growth in California. The arrival of the Transcontinental Railroad meant that people could avoid covered wagons and stagecoaches and come to California on the train in a few days. By 1875, the Southern Pacific tracks were bringing the potential for swift travel through the San Bernardino Valley, with the main line running at the foot of the mound. The first attempt to plant a town called Mound City failed, and a second attempt in 1888 introduced a luxury hotel that should have guaranteed Mound City's success. The hotel was ornate and beautiful, a competitor to the Terracina Hotel in Redlands. 80 rooms, lush gardens and orchards, and an artesian well, the hotel seemed destined for fame and success. Scipio Craig predicted that Mound City may be famous the world over as a health resort. Mound City failed, but the hotel faltered for a few more years. Somehow, in the 1890s, it was owned by William Enor, a photographer and storekeeper from the Midwest. How it got into his hands is still a mystery, but there is a few images remaining of the hotel from his days. While it did not draw crowds from afar, it seemed to have become a local gathering place. Weddings were held there, and a local music teacher, Miss Williams, taught her students at the hotel. The grounds were beautiful, and it seems to have been a perfect place for picnics and leisure. This drawing by someone in the Enor family depicts the hotel at the top of the mound, surrounded by all there was of Mound City in 1897, a few groves and scattered farmhouses. William Enor soon had the Mound City villa up for sale. He promised that it would be liberally patronized if in hands of competent persons. Who would be more competent than a group of doctors? In 1900, a group of doctors and other business leaders bought the hotel, the mound, and surrounding land. They were able to buy the hotel, the mound, and some surrounding land for $20,000. They remodeled the hotel, adding hot and cold running water, steam heat, electric lights, private baths, and telephones. Amenities include billiards, bowling, tennis, and riding stables. The doctors in charge were serious about creating a world-class health center, not for actual sick people or folks with tuberculosis. Their potential clients were the run-down, exhausted people with money. They invested $100,000 in the latest medical equipment, static machines, x-ray, electric light baths, and therapeutic showers. Perhaps in order to change its fate from failure to success, they decided to change its name. Out went Mound City, and up went signs with a beautiful new name, Loma Linda. It means beautiful hill, which might describe the mound with its grand hotel, towering trees, and lush grounds. The advertising is laughable today, for they described Loma Linda as the Switzerland of America. We can suppose that it might be true for a few days after a big snow in the nearby mountains, but not much else looks like Switzerland. Just as it happened twice before, Loma Linda failed, but in 1904 it was up for sale. The resort closed in April of 1905. The price fell from $110,000 to $84,000 and then to $45,000. Another group of investors had lost their shirts backing the mound. Loma Linda came to be known as Lonesome Linda, a forlorn ghost town on a beautiful hill.